Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Eddie, I'm a pre-T trans man with a Scottish accent, and today, as promised, I'm bringing you some more trans and LGBT joy, because I think everybody needs it right now. I got some lovely comments on my last Trans Joy video, and I feel like from reading your comments that people need this right now. So we're going to get into some more TikToks, and we're going to just have a jolly good time with experiencing the joy of others, because as they say, joy is contagious. So let's get right on into the video.
We have to have the gayest summer ever to fight back against everything that's happening right now.
Hell yeah!
You gotta wear more leather, you gotta wear more sequins, more glitter,
more glitter,
more eye sparkles.
Let's go!
Poppers out of vending machines. There should be top surgery at the free clinic.
Yes!
Everyone's required to get 7 new tattoos every
Can
month.
do!
Shave your eyebrow, shave a slit in it, shave 4 slits in it, have an identity crisis,
Okay.
go to therapy, go platinum blonde, dye your eyebrows platinum blonde. Your alarm clock in the morning should be Abracadabra by Lady Gaga.
It already is.
Ping Pony Club at night to fall asleep. Place the headlights on your car with disco balls. No more
All right.
buying clothes, only thrifting.
I only
if you change
thrift.
your name, try a gardening tool or a kitchen utensil. How about knife?
I want
Start
spoon.
a polycule with all your best friends.
Okay.
Explain to your mom what a polycule is. You better be so freaking gay this summer. You better be so gay.
I will.
We have to have the gayest
That's
summer.
it, guys. This is a call to arms. Just as long as you're safe and in an environment where it allows, make sure, even though that shouldn't be the fucking norm, but what the fuck ever, let's make this the gayest summer of all time. Pride is just around the corner. It's almost June. Let's fight back by being even gayer. I approve this message. Amazing what you see in Glasgow to yes, man. A queen! A diva!
Yes.
Fuck yeah. No, the funniest thing is that I know exactly where in Glasgow this is. There you go. If you ever come to Glasgow, you know what to expect. Absolute diva queens just doing the splits in the centre of Glasgow town. And this is how I know that you're local, because you pronounce it Glasgow. The more you know. There were people in my last Trans Joy comment section, or in the little poll that I put up on our community tab, saying, what do you guys want to see more of? And a lot of you said, Scottish Trans Joy. I'm right here, baby! But there you go, there's a little bit of Scotland and a little bit of gay. We're going to be doing like LGBT pride and joy today, so it's not going to be just trans, it's going to be all members of the LGBT. And as we get closer to Pride Month, I'm going to slide in more joy from the whole of the LGBT community. And allies, you're always welcome here. Pull up a pew, get yourselves comfortable. I know we're 2 TikToks in already, and this is technically an intro, but let's get back on into it. Let's look at joy from all members of the LGBT community. Queen. This should have bagpipes behind it. That would be hilarious. Like the bagpipers that are on Buchanan Street. Just him like splitting in front of the bagpipers. Pure Scotland. Let's go.
This is my impression of a trans guy having a crush on you.
Look, I feel seen and I feel called out in my own video. What the... It's the cord fidgeting for me and the little nod as you walk away trying to be like all cool and suave and like, yeah. Whereas inside you're like internally screaming because they're so beautiful. Like, ugh! Whereas on the outside you're trying to be like, play it cool, man. Play it cool. Play it cool. You've got this. Play it cool. 100%. Wait, hold on. Here. 100% accurate, and I don't know how I feel about it. Or at least it's 100% accurate for me. This is... The sign! Oh my god, guys! I said I hate figs, not the other thing. Look at his face. It's a God-given right to love and be loved. Even Jesus says so. You misinterpreted what he said, guys. He said figs with an I. Where's Scotty Wartooth? I feel like we need him for this. Bit of TikTok Jesus in here as well. What an absolute legend. Thank you guys for spreading love. That's all. It's as easy as that. Just spread a little bit of love. Just spread a little bit of understanding. Love over hate. The world would be such a better place if we had more people like this in the world.
If it takes 2 to make a baby.
Right. I fucking hate this guy. Like, I would be more than willing to make an entire YouTube video just popping off on this guy, because everything he says is wrong. Everything he says is so easy to debunk, is so easy to shut down. If this video gets to 1,000 likes and you guys tell me in the comments that you want me to pop off on this guy, I absolutely will. I'll go through like a bunch. We have to look at his face. I hope you guys are ready for that. But I promise, if we get enough people interested, I will make a video going through his hot takes and just giving a very queer and trans spin on the answers. But let's see what happens, because this is a stitch. So let's see what comes next. Hold on.
If it takes two to make a baby, why does only one get to decide if it's born?
I mean, this doesn't seem too complicated, but hey, let's break it down. We can assume his contribution to the pregnancy is, let's say, 30 seconds of disappointment in bed, compared to her potentially spending 24.2 million seconds pregnant.
The music!
Now, you might be saying, Moses, I think he could squeeze out at least 2 minutes of disappointment.
I don't.
And I would say, let's adjust the numbers. 2 minutes compared to 394,200 minutes.
I just need you to I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, the music, the commitment, the absolute payoff. I love that. That was so good. Just spitting facts and spitting sass. That's what we like to see. Just shut it down. Whenever you see something that stupid and uneducated, just shut it down with pure joy, facts, and humor. That's brilliant. The music. Fabulous. This was fantastic. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Oh dear, I just really am struggling with this male loneliness epidemic today. Hang on, over there. Is that a man with painted nails? Gay! You're gay! Anyway, as I was saying, I can't find a female over there. That's a male domestic abuse survivor. Pussy! Anyway, I can't find a girlfriend because all women, without fail, every single last one of them, they're all whores. Oh dear.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's how they think. I mean, if you stopped being such an a-hole, maybe people would want to be around you. I'm just saying, it's a male problem, right? No. You're just a wanker. The male loneliness epidemic. Yeah, stop yelling slurs and yelling at people for being slightly different. Stop yelling at women. Maybe people would want to be around you more. I love the voice for this though, like the voice that he's putting on. I can't seem to find a mate.
Dear, I just really am struggling with this male loneliness epidemic today. Hang on, over there.
Over there! It's almost Matt Berry. It's got like a twinge of Matt Berry in there. Genius.
The cruelty is the point. The cruelty is the point. We know it is because history isn't. History recorded differing expressions of gender for thousands of years. Good old-fashioned American history isn't even the point. Non-binary individuals have been in the public record here since 1776.
Yes, they have.
Biology isn't the point, because intersex people who by their very existence defy a binary system are as frequent in the population as redheads. Public safety isn't the point, because trans people are by the multitudes more likely to be victims of crimes than perpetrators. Bathrooms aren't the point, because more elected Republicans have been arrested for crimes in bathrooms than trans people have.
Yes, they have.
Women in bathrooms isn't the point either, because the language being used right now is nearly copy-paste from Jim Crow-era arguments that white people needed separate facilities and bathrooms from black people to keep white women safe. We know medical ethics aren't the point, because every major medical association supports gender-affirming care.
Yes, it does.
Medically unnecessary surgery isn't the point, because the most frequent gender-affirming surgery that happens in the United States is actually on young cisgender males who get extra breast or chest tissue removed. And regret isn't even the point. The average rate of regret for gender-affirming surgery is 1%, compared to more than 14% across all surgical specialties.
Also true.
Sports isn't the point, because lawmakers have slashed funding for women's athletics for decades. Protecting cis women in sports isn't even the point, because these same regulations designed to exclude trans women are actually actively excluding cis women too.
Right now.
Women's strength isn't the point, because trans women are being banned from activities like chess.
Yep.
Parental rights aren't the point.
And
These
the
laws are
military.
actively banning parents from choosing what's right for their kids if they choose to affirm their identities. Religious freedom isn't the point, because validating trans people doesn't violate anyone's religious beliefs. But the government denying their existence arguably does violate the beliefs of the many denominations and spiritual practices that believe in gender diversity as part of their faith.
That's such a good point.
This definitely is not the point, because the same people claiming to uphold it are currently banning words, conversations, and flags. Women's rights aren't the point. Because while trans inclusion takes nothing from women's rights, the rollback of gender and healthcare protections and the push for traditional gender roles again certainly does. And broadly, children's well-being is definitely not the point. Because the same lawmakers that are banning gender-affirming care are also banning books, cutting school funding, and attacking LGBTQ plus families, all while stripping the affirmation from children that research shows keeps them alive. The cruelty is the point. The cruelty is the point. It is the vicious, vile point of all of it. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise.
Did she stutter? All of this is just cruelty masked as other things. Cruelty masked as protecting women. Cruelty masked as protecting the children, whilst actively attacking women and attacking children. Cruelty masked as protect families, whilst actively attacking the families that don't fall under the outlook that they want for those families. She's 100% correct. What a brilliant TikTok. Absolutely concisely put. And she's right. The regret rate for gender affirming surgeries is 1%. How often do we have to say it? But it doesn't matter. Facts don't matter. Reality doesn't matter, because cruelty doesn't need facts. Cruelty doesn't need anything other than for other people to maintain cruelty by being cruel. That's all this is. If you're watching this, you are loved. You are seen, you are valid. This is a safe space for you. It will always be a safe space for you. If you can find no other place on the internet to feel that you can be yourself, you can be it here. My community is lovely. We will look after you, I promise. But this was a brilliant TikTok. I agree with everything that she said, because I don't need to agree with everything that she said, because everything that she said was just pure facts. Brilliant TikTok, wonderfully put. Thank you very much for saying it. It's so nice to see it all just like laid out in a nice, concise manner. Fantastic.
Okay, you got me there. But that is not a crime. Okay.
Look, I am being called out today in my own YouTube video, and I don't know how to feel about it. It's not that I dislike men. All I'm saying is if there's any proof that it's not a phase, oh no, I am just a trans man trying to transman his way through transmanning, and look.
So I keep getting comments from people being like, if you're in the bathroom with my daughter, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. You think I'm okay with assaulting people in the bathroom because you are okay with assaulting people in the bathroom. Right. Right.
Is she wrong? Is she wrong though? Just remember that. The joy that I want you to take away from this is seeing trans people who are facing the same kind of abuse and heckling. Remember that every accusation that they are making against trans people is an admission of their own behaviour and thoughts. They expect us to act the same way that they do. They think that because they are comfortable attacking people in bathrooms, that we are comfortable attacking people in bathrooms. No, 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 no. Just call it out. Just say, look, mate, you've just admitted that you are the one who is actively going to be attacking people in bathrooms, not the trans person who you're accusing.
What gives it away? What? Stop. Back in my day, we used to bite motherfuckers who asked us what was in our pants. Don't start with me, okay? Y'all are doing our community and yourselves a huge disservice. Don't you ever let a cis person tell you you're not passing.
Obviously, as a pre-T trans man who's very openly about being pre-T and surgery, you're trans because you're trans. Like, this is what a trans man looks like because I am a trans man. There's no blueprint for it. So I agree. Don't do yourself the disservice and think that you need the approval of people who aren't trans to confirm that you are trans enough for them. No, 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 no. Teach them what a trans person looks like. That's my whole spiel. That's my whole shtick. And just because I haven't had the surgeries, just because I haven't had the testosterone or whatever yet, doesn't mean that I'm not already a trans man. We need to get people used to people being at all different stages of their transition. People before surgery, people after surgery, everybody is valid. Everybody counts as trans. You are trans enough. Don't look for the approval of people who aren't even trans to justify to yourself that you are trans enough. You already are. Trust your big brother on this. I got you. I hope so, sir. I hope so. I hope so. I hope I hope this works. Like, I don't believe in, like, stuff like this, but what if we all got our top surgery for free? What if it happened? Hit that like button. Hit that like button and see if it works. Like to affirm. Just in case. Because what if it happens for us? What if it happens for us?
Are straight men accepting from gay men compliments about their body? Because there is a guy at my gym who has a thigh tattoo that reads in Gothic font the word cornbread. Are straight men accepting from gay men?
Are there any straight men watching my videos right now? If you are you accepting? Are you accepting compliments? I wonder why in Gothic font the word cornbread. Someone just really loves cornbread, I think. I wonder what the thought process for that was. I'd love to know. Cornbread.
I was with some second graders today, and one of them asked me, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And I could tell a lot of the other kids were thinking the same thing. And I said, "Well, I know it's a bit different, but I'm kind of both." And they kind of looked at me, and I said, I know, I'm pretty different." And one of the girls said, "That's okay. Everybody's different." And another one of the girls said, "Yeah, if everybody was the same, that would be boring. Why can't we be more like 8-year-olds?"
People really underestimate how smart and compassionate children are, because hate and cruelty is taught. I was a teacher for 7 years, and I got asked a number of times, like, "Are you a boy?" Because they can just kind of, there's something magical that kids can just kind of tell. I was an assistant teacher, so the other teacher that was in the room would always like say, "Don't ask them that's very rude," whereas I would just give them a knowing little nod like, "Yes, I'm a boy." And they were always cool about it. They were always chill. They were just curious, and they didn't give a fuck. They just did not care that I was a boy and my body didn't make sense for my gender. It made sense to me. They just didn't care. So yeah, why can't we be more understanding, more loving, and just more accepting of each other when it comes to stuff like this? It's literally hurting no one. Compassion and empathy is free.
Hey, so I think I may have diked a little too close to the sun. One of my friends made this hat. Isn't it cute?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I didn't realize how I looked until we went to the movies. I got lots of compliments in my little town by little old grannies saying, "I just love your vibe." Little old grannies. And yeah, I might be gay. But anyway, the hat's cute. I like it.
I like it too.
I have something to match it. So, just got a little gay fib going on. Nothing to worry about. It's all right. It's chronic illness. Hey, so
you look absolutely fantastic. I love the fit. I love all the rainbows. Let's go. It's very cute. It's such a vibe. Absolutely love it. You look fantastic. And I love that the grannies loved it too. I love that little grannies would come up and be like, "You look fantastic." That's wholesome and wonderful. Right, I can't play the audio on this one, but me excited to be out of the closet gay and find my future wife. This fruity man! Yay! A trans man husband. As a trans man husband, I'm very excited for you. Well done. Yay! Let's go. The queers. Aww. This fruity man. I love that. That's so wholesome. And you guys look so happy together. Look. A bean! Absolutely lovely.
Why do non-binary and trans people have to make everything about gender? This is ridiculous. It is very simple. Alright, so we have boy toys and girl toys. We have boy soap and girl soap. We have boy pens and girl pens. We have boy razors and girl razors. Why do not
This will never make sense to me either. This will never make sense to me. We are not the ones making it all about gender. We're just celebrating ours, just like how everybody has celebrated their gender since the dawn of time. But no, these colours are boys' colours. These colours are girls' colours. These toys are for boys. These toys are for girls. These scents are for men. These scents are for women. Don't wear skirts if you have a penis. I don't know, it seems like we're not the ones that are chronically obsessed with gender. We just celebrate it. We just celebrate being ourselves.
I saw someone on here say it's better to be cringe in someone else's mind than to be caged inside your own. And honestly, that one hit hard. I saw someone on here say it's better to be cringe in someone else's mind than to be caged inside your own.
A little message for anybody that's watching this today. It's better to be happy and considered cringe in somebody else's mind than to be caged in your own. Empowerment. Power. They're mad because you're happy and they will never feel the same. Own it! And on that note, and with that very important message, we're going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you want to help support the channel and help support a trans man on the internet, consider becoming a Patreon. There are links in the description box down below to both my Patreon and all of my social media and stuff. You can become a member of the Discord and join our lovely trans positive community over there as well through the Patreon. Or if you want to become a channel member, just hit the join button also in the description box down below. Thank you to everybody who has become a channel member so far. Remember, I do stream games on Twitch as well, and if that's your jam, you'll find the link to my Twitch channel in the description box also. But I also have a gaming channel if you guys are interested. Some people say to me that they put my long gaming videos on to help them fall asleep or just to have like familiar friendly noise in the background. So if that's something that you're interested in, my gaming channel will come up on the end card after I do my outro, so consider going and subscribing there as well if you're into games and just my melodic Scottish voice. Remember to stay queer, stay fabulous. I hope this brought a little bit of joy in a world that is literally on fire. I hope it left a little smile on your face like it left on mine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that subscribe button. See you next time, guys. Bye.